Ooh, shiny colours. Welcome back guys, it's Raw Geek here. Yes, I thought I'd do a quick video just of a PC upgrade that I've done just recently. You can see it's already done, but obviously we'll cut to it happening. I got a few presents and pickups recently, the PC stuff I got myself. There are some things I want to unbox still, which I'll probably do in a different video. Some really cool stuff, but like I said, I'll do that in another video. This is just for the PC. A reminder that Battlefield 2042 is coming out soon. It has been delayed to November, but it's coming out soon, and there's an open beta this weekend, so it's a perfect time to get my PC up to scratch, just so I can make sure hopefully it will run on the most epic settings possible. My PC was already a monster, but this is just, I just wanted to add a few extra bits to it. Namely, I wanted some cooling, because the C drive, the main boot drive, the internal SSD NVMe, was running hot, and so I wanted to try and cool that down in a simple way. I could get a heatsink as well. I've not done it this time, but I could do that anyway. I just wanted to see what fans would do first. I wanted the brace for the graphics card because it was starting to sag. I wanted to fill up the other two RAM slots, even though I don't need it, but I just wanted to, so I've got 4 of the same. And I wanted to add another internal NVMe or SSD hard drive because I want it for games. So I didn't want to have to run games off the boot drive, it's not that large. And I didn't want to run it off a normal drive. I've got another SSD, an external one, and it's nowhere near as fast read time and write time. So I wanted a proper one for games, so I've now got that with a heatsink on top of it, and that's running even cooler than the boot drive, and it's much larger. So that will just be for where my games go. So let's dive into me doing the stuff. It won't be a really long walkthrough of exactly how to do it. We were kind of guessing ourselves a little bit. I did it with my friend. But yeah, we'll do that now. So here's the PC beforehand. It's a little bit dusty. I need to do that. But that's where the current hard drive is, and it's a bit hot. That's where the new one will go underneath that panel there. And here's the RGB, and you can see the grill is a bit dusty, like I say. That's where one of the fans will go, and that's where 2 fans will go. And there's the RAM sticks you can see as well. There'll be 4 eventually. So here's a bunch of stuff for the project. Got 2 more sticks of 16 gig RAM. Got the new hard drive. Got a little blower thing for the dust. Some anti-static gloves, mainly for smudging to be honest. Here's one of the fans. This is the Duo one at the top. This is a splitter cable for the RGB, so I can have the 2 fans and the brace all running off just one accessible RGB port, which will make things easier, and that's the brace there, the easy thing. So that's all the stuff. So first of all, I was just dusting. I like to use a torch because it makes it easy to see, and a little fluffy thing, and after that I was also blowing out the sections in the fan and elsewhere, and again dusting, and spent quite a while making sure it was clean as possible, because whilst it's open I might as well do that. It needs to be done now and again anyway. So then I installed the RAM in the 2 separate slots, and you have to give it a bit of a push until it clips in. The clip pops up by itself, but there's now 4 sticks there, so that's pretty cool. And then I'm putting in this 1TB 970 EVO NVMe SSD drive into the spare slot underneath this panel, which is a heatsink in itself. It has a heat pad underneath it which you can unpeel. So I carefully removed it there, and that's where it goes, that little slot there. And when you put it in, usually you get a screw to hold it down. For some reason I couldn't find a spare one with my motherboard parts, and they didn't provide one with the item that I bought, which I thought was a bit strange. But it won't make any odds to me because I'm using that panel, but I did think that was a bit strange, but usually you'd screw it in. And that's where the screw goes there at the end, and as you can see without it, it pops up like that. But this is the pad, the heat pad on that panel, and this will just stick it all down anyway once it's screwed into place, and it'll be totally fine. And then this is the brace, which has the RGB, a little bit of light strip at the bottom of it to just illuminate things and make it look a bit cooler, but it's mainly a functional thing, but that is where the light will go. So it's a case of unscrewing these and screwing it into that in the right place. For me it had to be like this, and it kept it all nice and straight with that huge chunk of metal there at the top. That's how it looks installed, so now it's all nice and level, and that's pretty cool. We fed the cable through the back, it's just one RGB, accessible RGB cable for it, and got the splitter there as well. For the fan, again, you put both the cables through the back, and that's where it's going to go, and I secured it in there with the screws that came with it. So that's that installed. And then did the same with the Duo one at the top. Find a good place to have the two cables go through, and then screw it into place. And these are where all the cables come out the back, and there's going to be the splitter which I mentioned earlier, which they'll plug into, so I only need one port on, to do that. So here's the three ends of it, and then so this is me connecting those two fans up, because technically it's just two fans because one's a Duo, and the brace. So making sure they're all plugged in. It's difficult to find them sometimes, but I did it in the end. And then you also need to find a place to plug them in onto the motherboard for the fans, and I found these two ports here. So everything's installed, got the RAM, got the fans plugged in at the back to the RGB, which goes to just one place on the motherboard, and also the two power cables onto the motherboard, onto the right bits, and this is it turning on. And as you can see, it's all very, very colourful. So there's the fans, there's the new RAM, it's all glowing away, and there's the brace, looking pretty cool, much cleaner as well, which I always like to see. Not as much dust being picked up there. And that's it, just going through different colours, but you can do different things even like this, making it play along with music. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Looks really cool, and should give me a bit better performance as well, on top of already excellent performance. So there you go, all done, and as you can see, you saw it earlier, but there it is in all its glory. The stuff on top I've pushed back as far as possible so the grill has room for air to come out, otherwise it's a bit pointless. Fans have made a really big difference. They've reduced the temperature of the boot drive by about 5 to 10 degrees on average, so it's now usually in the normal range rather than saying too high, and that will help with the PC not running badly, going wrong, any data being lost, all that kind of stuff. You want it to run fairly cool. The extra SSD drive is running even, I think, 10 degrees cooler even than that because of the heatsink. So I might get heatsink for the boot drive, but I'm pretty happy with how the fans have worked out for now. The brace is cool because it adds a bit of colour. It was a bit dark down the bottom there. It's got a bit more colour now. But it's also functional. It was only £15. It props up the graphics card. You don't want them sagging. It doesn't look good, but it's also because it starts running a bit strange. If you've got the fans trying to run, it's starting to sag like this. And I just think it's probably a good idea to keep it as flat as possible. And like I say, the RAM I didn't need, but I wanted to get the full set because you don't know when they're ever going to go out of stock. And if I was to do another big upgrade one day, or a new PC, I'd be getting a whole new set. So it'd be pointless. You shouldn't really mix and match different. It needs to be the same type of RAM at least, but obviously you would want it to look the same as well. So that's why I've got these, and it's all RGB. And some people, think having loads of RGB is a bit silly. I used to be like that, but actually I quite like this. As long as you have it fairly classy, it's not too insane. I've just got it on a colour wheel at the moment. It's just cycling through the colours, and you can do all sorts of effects, but I'm pretty happy with just that for now. And like I say, Battlefield 2042, the beta, I can now install that on my new hard drive, which is really fast, so hopefully it'll play really, really well. Plan to do a video of that, we'll see how it goes, but I'm planning to play the beta probably Friday or Saturday or something like that, and like I say, try and do a video, and the unboxing video will be coming. So yeah, just a quick video, just wanted to do something because I haven't done one for a couple of weeks, and wanted to show you the upgrade I've done in preparation for games, more videos, so all feeds into itself, or something like that. And what about you? Do you play on PC, and is your PC amazing? Is it better than mine? I doubt it, but you could tell me if it is, and I might believe you. And are you going to play Battlefield 2042? Are you? You going to play with me? You want to get sniped by me? Blown up in a helicopter? Do you want me to C4 you? Let me know down below. So guys, if you like that, please click like. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you on the next video. And until then, remember, all out war is coming. Okay, bye. Guys, if you're still here, you're awesome! But as you are still here, why not check out some of my other videos? Oh, and if you haven't already, please click subscribe. Laters, haters.